Hey guys, I'm just about to make some cucumber and celery juice, so I figured I'd show you guys how I do that. Now I have a whole bunch of cucumber and celery here that I've pre-washed. When I'm washing my produce, I put it in the sink with some cool water and I add a little bit of vinegar, and this will help just a little bit to help remove any dust or bugs or any residue that might be left over from perhaps being sprayed. I do buy organic, so whatever spray they've used won't be nearly as toxic as your conventional produce, but still I want to remove it. And then as far as the cucumber goes, I am actually going to peel it, and then I save the peels for my salad because they still have quite a bit of nutritional value, and then I just juice the inside of the cucumber. So I'm just going to do that really quickly. So I cut the little ends off, and then I do give them to my dog. He seems to like cucumber, so I just save the little ends for him, and then if he doesn't eat it, whatever, I compost it. Okay, so I have all my peels, and I'll just save those for later. And now the reason I'm using cucumber and celery is because they have a ton of health benefits, which I'll post somewhere around here. And then I have used other juicers in the past that were a little more affordable. I had one, I can't remember the brand name, but I'll post it again somewhere. And it was only around $120, which was super affordable. But I found that it didn't get as much of the juice out of the produce as it could. So the pulp was very wet in comparison to this Greenstar juicer that I've now switched over to. Although this is a little bit more pricey, so it just depends on your budget. You can start off with the more affordable ones and then sort of move your way up as you start juicing more. And I got this off Amazon, and I'll post that information in the description box below. And so yeah, now I guess I'm gonna cut these into pieces that will fit in here. I'll just show you guys. Okay, so I have to cut everything to fit in there. So the cucumber is gonna have to be, I guess, sliced in half, and then I just make it into smaller chunks so that, I don't know, I guess it's easier on the machine. I probably don't have to, I could probably just stick a whole really long half in there, but it's nice to be able to use this tool and sort of smush it down, and you can't really if you got this big long piece. So I just make them into more manageable pieces. And the celery doesn't have to be cut in half. It will just get cut, it doesn't need to be cut like lengthwise. I'll just cut it in sections like this. So, okay, without further ado, so I just put these in there, and then I just squish it in. And I don't know if you can see that, but the pulp will come out here, and the juice comes out under here. Okay, so as you can see, there's quite a bit of pulp. What I ended up using was 2 giant cucumbers, as you saw, and then a whole bunch of celery. And I just have this little bit of pulp left, and I can either compost this, or I'll probably mix it into my dog's food, because I make my dog's food, and so that's just free veggies for him. Well, I guess the cucumber would be considered a fruit. And oops, I'm actually gonna stick this under there to catch any drips. And as you can see, this is all the juice that I just got from those 2 pieces of celery, or sorry, 2 cucumbers and bunch of celery. And like most of that was going through pretty easy. I try to mix up like the harder veggies and then the juicier stuff. so that the juicier stuff's kind of always flushing things through. So I kind of mix and match a little bit for that reason. And then what I normally do is just put it into, now I could strain this, but I'm not concerned. I'm too concerned about it. But sometimes, like if you don't like the pulpy stuff, you can strain it through something like this. And I'll maybe just show you. So I don't know if you can see that, but it is kind of, I don't know how to show you. It is kind of catching a little bit of pulp. So this would make it even more of a juice. And then I'm gonna dilute this with water. I won't drink it straight up. So I'll put like half and half juice and half water. But yeah, there we go. So now I have this delicious, very nutritious celery and cucumber juice. It's actually pretty good. I thought it was gonna be too like vegetable-y tasting, but it's actually doesn't have a whole lot of taste at all. Like I taste a little hint of celery, but yeah, it's not bad. Anyways, thanks for joining me and have a really awesome day.